Two Grand Haven snowmobilers whose bodies were recovered in Round Lake in Mason County over the weekend are now identified. 49-year-old Jason Eimer and 65-year-old Dan Myers.
Today we learned Myers was the director of music at Muskegon Community College. 13 on your side's Micah Cho was in Mason County all day. He talked to the sheriff this afternoon, who said he's friends with the Myers family.
Sheriff Kim Cole told me that this accident hits close to home to him because he's friends with the Myers family. And he says while this is a tragic accident, he hopes that others can learn from what happened at Round Lake, about 30 minutes outside of Ludington.
Yeah, so when they found the tracks going out onto the ice, onto Round Lake, and then they couldn't find where they had exited the lake, that clearly became very concerning for us.
Tracks leading onto Round Lake, but not going off of it, was a heartbreaking sign for Sheriff Kim Cole of the Mason County Sheriff's Office.
The problem was it was dark and it was snowing quite heavy at the time, and they just couldn't put rescuers out on the lake because they didn't know how good the ice was or if there was openings out on the lake.
Cole says Dan Myers and Jason Eimer from Grand Haven were reported missing Saturday night after snowmobiling on trails in nearby Lake County. The sheriff adds Myers has a cabin near Round Lake, and after finding snowmobile tracks and a helmet on the ice, recovery efforts started on Sunday. While he doesn't know why the two were on the lake, he says current ice conditions in Mason County are not safe.
As a reminder that we need to be more cognizant out on the ice, and you take these tragic events and you try to find something positive to share with the community, and I would just tell people the ice is not safe right now. Certainly not in our area. The ice is not safe.
Myers was the music director at Muskegon Community College, where he spent 15 years helping students become better musicians. MCC President Dr. John Selman calls the accident heartbreaking. Sheriff Cole told me that while Round Lake is not a deep lake, about 12 feet at its lowest, it's a spring-fed lake, so it's harder for ice to freeze up. For now, in Mason County, I'm Micah Cho for 13 on your side.